Hey, what's going on? Ryan Knowlton here, talking about concert memories again. 2022, my favorite concerts of the year. Um, and no particular order, just kind of going to go through starting in February when I saw Dream Theater for the first time. Mike Mangini on drums, John Petrucci on guitar, and in a theater called the Stiefel, which is the old Kiel Opera House. Just an onslaught of speed progressive metal, really. A band called Arch Echo opened up, which is a band from the Midwest, I want to say Kentucky, that does progressive rock as well. Just a memorable night with my brother Dennis. Then Journey the next month. I've seen Journey many times. Of course, Steve Smith's been kicked out. Ross Valerie, the original bass player, has been kicked out. They've been replaced with great touring members. Toto opens up. Toto's had some lineup changes too. But talk about a good night with Steve Lukather on guitar and Neil Schon. Just one classic after the other. Arnel Pineda from Journey never disappoints. He is just amazing. Nectar. Okay, this band's been around. They're an English progressive rock band. I've been wanting to see them for 4 or 5 years. Finally saw a matinee show because they come to St. Louis, or it's actually Edwardsville, Illinois. There's a theater called the Wildley Theater, and they do like 5 shows over 4 nights with like two on a Saturday. Saw a daytime show and got my mind blown. Check out Nectar. Just check out one of their albums from the mid 70s and let me know in the comments what you think of Nectar. That's Nektar. Dave Weckl. Dave Weckl, Tom Kennedy duo at the Chesterfield Amphitheater. Dave Weckl is from St. Louis, Missouri area, where I'm from. He's a drummer. He was in Chick Corea's Electric Band. This was a jazz fusion show. Seeing this show on the 1st of June this summer sent me off into a jazz fusion 6-month journey that I'm still on. Of course, I've always loved that music, but sometimes you need a show to get you back into something that you haven't listened to in a long time, and I've been on a jazz kick since. Dave Weckl is a phenomenal drummer. He is just incredible. Tom Kennedy is a bass player. He's incredible. Dead & Company, June 21st. Fantastic show. Went with some buddies from work. Black Throated Wind is a favorite of mine because it references St. Louis, and we always have a good time seeing those guys. Got a little strange that night. Los Lobos opening up for Tedeschi Trucks. Why do I not mention the Tedeschi Trucks part? Because I got overserved during Los Lobos. Los Lobos I hadn't seen in years, almost 20 years. There was a time in the late 90s and early 2000s, I would see Los Lobos every opportunity I got. Only one time did they play La Bamba, right? Their signature song, kind of their signature song. But if you're a Los Lobos fan with David Hidalgo and Cesar Rosas, you know that they're way more than that. Hidalgo is one of the best frontmen in rock, one of the best guitar players in rock. That night at the Fox Club in St. Louis with Joe, we had fun. And then we got a slinger. What is a slinger? It's eggs and hash browns and meat with chili on top. Now, if you get breakfast gravy on top, it's called a yin yang. Gravy and chili. I may have had one of those at midnight, and I may have been tired the next day. Let's put it that way. Blue Oyster Cult at the Family Arena in St. Charles. I love Blue Oyster Cult. You can say more cowbell, more cowboy, please, and don't fear the Reaper. Gosh, they are so much more than that. We're going to celebrate them on a show called The Outsiders because they're great. Mark Farner from Grand Funk Railroad opened up. Incredible singer. Incredible guitar player. He's like pushing 75. And Head East, a local St. Louis band, opened up. I had never seen Farner or Head East. Just a great night of music. In fact, I have video of I'm Getting Closer to My Home on my channel. I have Don't Fear the Reaper on my channel. And I think I might have a Het East song on my channel from some clips I took. Just a great night. Blue Oyster Cult. Listen to their first 6 albums and tell me they're not great. Again, subscribe to my channel, Ryan Nolting's World of Music. Thanks for watching these videos. Pearl Jam with my daughter Zoe. I hadn't seen Pearl Jam since 1998, almost 25 years ago. Kind of take them for granted. You know, Eddie Vedder blew me away with his stage presence, with his voice, with all those songs, with the improvising. It's not just, you can tell it's not just something that they, you know, roll out as some sort of set show. You can tell there's improvising. You can tell it's spontaneous. You can feel the passion. When passion is real, you can tell. And it was real that night. It was a great night. Billy Cobham. So like I said earlier in the year, I saw Dave Weckl, the drummer, the jazz fusion drummer. That sent me down a drummer and a jazz fusion rabbit hole that finally got to Billy Cobham. You know, I knew him a little bit from Mahavishnu Orchestra. I had heard the Spectrum album, but I didn't know about Crossroads and Total Eclipse. And when I found out that he was playing in Cincinnati at a famous venue called Ludlow's Garage, I had to go. I have a clip and a review of that concert on my site, which is a pretty cool video. There's some baseball. If you're a baseball fan and an Albert Pujols fan, check out my Billy Cobham review. I think you'll really get into it. Those are, Billy Strings, last but not least. Billy Strings. Finally see Billy Strings live at the St. Louis Music Park. Bluegrass guitar player, jamgrass guitar player, The Light Show. Billy Strings is a monster. Billy Strings is getting so much bigger than he's ever been. Check out Billy Strings. Watch my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Merry Christmas again. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Peace out. We'll catch you later.